Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to the February 2025 Advent all year long live stream. Welcome to everybody who is here live. Make sure to say hi and where you are watching from as you join. And welcome to the replay crew. Make sure to let us know where you're watching from down in that comment section below. I also want to give a great big shout out to my channel members who are in the chat. Their names are highlighted in green, or Danny. In Danny's case, she's a moderator, so hers is blue, but she does have, each of them has that little icon next to their name. So thank you so much for your support. I did see that Stacy from Scrap Mania is in the chat. Woo woo. If you have never been to Scrap Mania in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, oh my gosh, you guys, you have got to make it there. It is like, like those old small Walmarts, just full of scrapbook and stamping stuff. So it is amazing. If you have been to Scrap Mania, let us know over in that chat box. Type Scrap Mania. I know that Danny has been there a couple times, and one of those was with me. And Stacey, you'll have to let us know. Do you still have any of the Spellbinders Advent calendars from 2024 or 2023? I even think I heard you might have some from. But if you are new to my channel and new to this series, I am extending the Crafty Advent Live throughout the year to try to tide us over until this coming December when we do it all again. So I will be stopping by each month, and we will use, or I will use, you will help me decide on some things that I didn't get to share in that live series, or maybe that I want to revisit. And I am making well, it was voted on. You guys decided, which I was kind of surprised instead of tags, but I will be making Polaroid shaped pages for my album. And my goal is to do two each time, one to put in my little album here and one to send to a live viewer. So make sure to keep watching, and yeah, you might get one of these in your mailbox. Love it, love it. Just like with the live series in December, I will be using the same color palette for the entire series, the 11 months. And if you are a channel member and you would like to play along and print out the pages for yourself, I do have a free printable for you. I haven't posted it on the community tab. I will do that in the next couple days. But if you go, let me show you something. If you go to your monthly blog page, and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, all of the past bonus printables and cut files are located down there. So keep scrolling just a little bit, and you'll see here the Advent all year long mini album monthly page printable. You'll just click on that PDF to download it, and then you can get your own. So the perks of channel membership, I believe they are worth it. If you ever want to check that out, make sure to click the join button below this video. It won't automatically sign you up. It will tell you the perks of the different levels, and you can decide if you would like to support me each month. Speaking of that, if you do check that out and you notice that the glue stick membership is $2.99 and not $1.99, get off that iPad or iPhone, go to an Android device or like a laptop or a desktop computer and sign up from there if you're going to, because I found out in December that Apple is charging extra money for the memberships that just goes straight to them for no reason at all. So just a heads up after that. I see Stacy has a message here. She says, thank you for the shout out. The 2023 Advents are on sale for $22.50. and $30 for 2024 at Scrap Mania. Oh my, both are free this month with a $200 purchase. Oh my gosh. So guys, check out Scrap Mania. I think you have to call in your orders, but I will tell you that $22.50 for the 2023, I temporarily misplaced my favorite die from that calendar for a while. I would have gladly paid that $22.50 for just that single die. So you can get all, 24 days worth. So I hope you'll give Stacy a call. They do ship. Stacy, let us know if you ship internationally. I know that gets pricey, but let us know. All right. I did see one other person. Barbara says she is testing a new craft room setup for virtual Stamp Joy, hoping to craft along today to see if where I move stuff works. Awesome, Barbara. I am super excited for Virtual Stamp Joy. Danny is going to come over and we're going to craft together, which, speaking of craft room setup, I had better get this place cleaned up so Danny has an area over there that she can actually put together a card. If you're going to Stamp Joy, let us know that in the chat. Let's see. Oh, one thing, scrolling across the bottom, don't forget, as I get into crafting, I can't watch all of the comments. I can't even watch them all now. They're going so quickly. So if you have something that you specifically need me to see, please type Crafty All or question in all caps. And when I do have a chance to look over, I will try to answer those first. Or you can always tag me, but not everybody knows how to do that. If you start typing in @call me Crafty Al, it will let you click on my name and then it highlights it for me. But whichever is easiest for you, just to get my attention. Okay, one last comment from Stacy, then we're going to see about getting, maybe, here we go. Stacy says, get a hold of me. I sent you a couple months ago about teaching the store at one of our crops. Oh my goodness. You know, Stacy, I think I saw that a couple months ago and it was like, when is it never crazy busy? I'm always like, oh, it's eventually going to settle down, but it never settles down. So I will do that. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, guys, I think we should probably get to crafting. Oh, but before we do that, if you have not answered the poll, so if you're here with us live, answer the poll. It says, do you watch the Traders US? And your options are yes, no, like yes, you watch it, no, you don't watch it, or you've never heard of it. Let me know. And if you are here on the replay, let me know down in that comment section below. And then I think while I craft, I'll give you my answer and just yap on about it. But let's go ahead, guys. Should we pick out what we're going to work with today? Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't yet already. And if you are ready to pick what we're using, go ahead and put some drums over in that chat for a drum roll. And I will do, here we go. All right. Let me see here. So I got to figure out how to do this. So I made a wheel of the items that I didn't get to showcase during a live stream, or maybe some that I want to revisit if I did do it in a live. I can't remember if I have any of those on there, but last month we used the drink die, so I did take that off this morning. Let me know if you can see that wheel, what you hope comes up on it today. I'm kind of hoping, you know, I did really love the little French bulldog from the Spellbinders calendar, but I was thinking this morning, wow, if I have to make 2 of those, we might be here like for hours. So yeah, let me know over in the chat. I'm going to get a drink. And speaking of that, you guys, let me know what you're sipping on. And I was going to have water today, but first world problems, the ice maker in our fridge went out and I cannot stand water that is not really cold. So hopefully my husband can get it fixed tonight and I'll have ice again soon. All right, let's go ahead and find out what I will be working with today. And then hopefully we can do some polls so I can turn on our poll light. All right, cross your fingers. Okay, so cherry blossom limbs and gum at the end means it is from Gummiapan. So let me pull out my Gummiapan goodies, which I did just see. I'm gonna star a comment to share later with you when I answer my poll question. But anyway, I will go ahead and bring in the Gummiapan goodies. And it was the cherry blossom limbs, which right here. All right. So somehow today I have to incorporate these dies into 2 little Polaroid or 2 little decorated squares that I will put in my Polaroid album. Why don't you guys give me some ideas, keeping in mind this is a color palette that I'm going to be using What might you do with these limbs and this color palette? And maybe I'll use one of your suggestions because you guys, I'm kind of lost. Oh, Elisa has a great question. She says, am I going to have a series using the Gummiapan Easter calendar? That is the plan, Elisa. And thank you for the reminder. I think I have it linked below. If I don't, you'll just go to Color Me Nordic, and the Easter Advent calendars are still up for pre-sale. Let's see, for a little under a week. I think it's the 15th that you have to pre-order by, whether it's Color Me Nordic here in the US or Canada, or over in Europe, just straight from Color Me Nordic. To ensure that you get one of those calendars, you do have to pre-order it. I think it's 8 days. We're not 100% sure yet if it's all Easter or if it's just spring related. But yes, my plan is to go live, I think, each of the 8 days up until Easter and get crafty, kind of like the Advent in December. And knock on wood, I might have one to give away to a lucky viewer. So you'll definitely want to stay subscribed. And speaking of staying subscribed, if you entered the giveaway for the Crafty Advent 2024 and you have not watched the winner announcement video, I need you to do that ASAP. One of the calendars has not been claimed, and tomorrow night at midnight is the deadline. So you'll want to make sure that you claim that. Yeah, I will do one redraw, and that's kind of why I say make sure to stay subscribed, because some people will subscribe to get in on a giveaway and then they unsubscribe afterward, and I don't know if that's what happened. But yes, please watch that video. You can go to my channel. It is in the live tab because I did announce that live. All right, now let me go to my oh, Elisa ordered her calendar. Oh, and here we go. So this is a notification to get on the Color Me Nordic newsletter, so you know when next year's or this coming year's Christmas Advent calendar is prepared or is ready for pre-order. Let me see here. Kristen says, am I allowed to use neutral colors like brown for the branch, or would you need to make it out of the darker color? So the neutral colors I am allowing myself are black and white. And in the color palette, there is, oh no, that was actually a mint. I thought that was a gray, but yeah, maybe we'll have to add black and white or shades of black. All right, Carol has ordered the Easter Advent calendar. Karen says she saw Christine Stokes do something with a branch like this morning. She smudged a little ink on her glass mat, sprayed it with water, and then pushed the white cutout into it. I like that idea. And you know that I have been getting a little messy for these live streams, which is normally unlike me. So I do like that. Let's see what other ideas you have. Oh, addicted to the Advent calendars, which, speaking of that, you guys, speaking of addicted to Advent calendars. So not only do we have the Easter one coming up from Gummiapan, but you guys, has anybody heard about Spellbinders Halloween Advent calendar? Oh my goodness, you guys. If you're not already subscribed to my email list, make sure that you get signed up for that, because as soon as any of these go available for pre-order, I will let you know with a special email. So Nightbot will push it out every once in a while to sign up for my email list, but it's also in the description box below. It says sign up to get my latest news in your inbox or something. So sign up for that so I can tell you all about the Easter Advent live series, when that Halloween one comes for pre-order, and then all of the ones as they come late summer, early fall, available for pre-order for Christmas. Catherine, let's see. Good morning, Sandra. I'm so glad that you are here. All right, I'm not getting very far. Oh, look at that. Susan just got the 2023 and 2024 calendars from Scrapmania. Awesome. What a great deal. And Susan, you'll have to let me know if you love the Hello Die as much as I do. All right. Catherine said she's heard about it but hasn't seen anything on it yet. I think right now you can pre-order it from your local scrapbook stores. And then I think maybe in April, no, maybe that's the Weekender. The Weekender event is coming back, but it will be available for order from Spellbinders as well. Paula says, do I have a water brush I could color the branches with? We did get a water brush from Tailored Expressions. All right. Guys, we should probably try to figure something out so we can get this live going, because I can't be here all day, which, yeah, again, I'll tell you about that in a minute as we talk about the poll. All right. And Barbara says she doesn't have any local stores to order the calendar. So you can treat Scrap Mania or my local scrapbook store, Scrapbook Haven here in Omaha, just like your local stores. You can call them to see if they have it available for you. They do ship, but otherwise Spellbinders will be selling it from their website. If you do place any orders, like from stuff that I tell you about, like Scrap Mania or Scrapbook Haven here in Omaha, if you call them, or with like Color Me Nordic or Gummiapan, I don't have affiliate links with them. So if you let them know, hey, I heard about you from Crafty Al, just give them a heads up. All right, that'd be great. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just cut these from some white cardstock, and we're going to see what we think here. Oh, I got to bring in, see if I have any scraps. And I don't, so I'm going to get out some white scraps from my stash. I have tons of like this size. I'm hoping these will fit. Ooh, that is tight, but we're going to see if we can make it fit. So I think I'll cut 2 of each. That way I'll have enough for 2 cards. Let me know, are you crafting along today, or are you just here to hang out and watch? Let me know. These are a little dainty, you guys. Tess is crafting. Awesome. Barbara is hanging out since she's at work. Danny says she's watching at the moment, but might start crafting. Awesome. Oh, I see Karen is here. Welcome, Karen. The wheel spin got us the little cherry blossom sprigs from Gummiapan. And I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to cut them out for now. All right, so make sure to answer that poll, because I'm going to start talking about it here in a minute. So do you watch the Traders US? Yes. No, you don't watch it, or you've never heard of it. because I think I'm going to have to fill some dead air while I figure out what to do with this. And I'll tell you about that. Kristen has a question. There's an album in the Facebook group to post or see pics of what crafts along with. So you could post it if you're crafting along. I think there's an album that says inspired by Call Me Crafty Al or something like that. Or there might be an Advent all year long album. You can post to that. But yeah, if you're going to join the Facebook group, just know that all photos do have to go in an album. Tess says, where did I get my little die cutting machine? My sister gave this to me. It is a Spellbinders Platinum Scout. I started using it during the Advent series in December and love it for little dies like this. And another thing I love is my little pokey tool that Gloria Wolf sent me. My sister ended up getting a couple as well. I almost think I should have cut this from gray, but I think maybe we have the guava color. So we have this color in our palette. I think I might just use some liquid watercolors and do that ink smooshing technique, but I probably should have cut these out of watercolor paper. So we'll see how that works out. And Kristen said those branches are pretty die cut from white. I wonder if we could just do something where we put these on a background. Does anybody have an idea for a background I could just put these on top of? I agree. They are pretty nice in white. Tess says, do I have a link for that? So Tess, I don't know if I might have a link for the Scout down in the description box. I am not 100% sure, but if I don't, a little further down, I do have a link for Spellbinders. I do have my affiliate link for Spellbinders. So if you go there, you can just search for like Scout and they should pop up. I know they have different colors and stuff you can choose from. All right, any ideas? Oh, Karen got 2 pokers from Gloria. Awesome. All right. Maybe I could just make a background out of some of like a few of these colors and make a background out of a few of these colors. And yeah, just put these white sprigs on there. Because, you know, I do have to make 2 people, so we have to get something done. I am going to see if I can get some cardstock out. So I'm going to get out my Strathmore Bristol Smooth. And some scraps up here of it. This is exactly 6 inches wide. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to set these up here for now. So when I ask later, what did I do with my branches? Because you know me, I will be asking, remind me that they were up at the top. Teresa says, misplaced Gloria's email before I could contact her. Would you mind hooking me up again? Teresa, will you send me an email, please? Because I'm going to have to find that card from Gloria, and I will get back to you with her email address. Okay. What did I get? Oh, no. I need my trimmer. Oh, somebody said that's a neat idea, Trisha. Strips of colors in the branches. I did think about ink blending strips of colors. We will do that probably sometime this series because I do enjoy that. But for today, we're going to try to get a little bit messy. For my work surface, I'm just bringing over, this is one of Tailored Expressions grid paper placemats, and I just laminated it. So I use this for a lot of messy things, which I had better clean anything off of here that will get reactivated with water. And okay, you know this is probably going to go wrong, guys, but we're going to try it. We are going to try it. So I have Guava liquid watercolor, Cherry Pop liquid watercolor, and let's do Tropical Punch. And, oh, hold up. I'm going to do something different, you guys. Instead of putting the watercolor on here, I'm going to do what somebody else suggested. Put it on a piece of acetate and then put it onto the background. So I just want to cut this down a little bit. Make like a 4x4 square, and this is just lightweight clear cardstock is what I call it. They're just thin clear report covers. All right, so I'm gonna put a couple, probably one drop of that is good. So this is the Cherry Pop, so the red. And again, I'm putting it onto my acetate, okay? There, ooh, kind of splattered over here. We might have built-in splatters, you guys. So then I think if I like roll it there. Oh, look at that. That looks macabre, which, okay, speaking of that, I'm going to talk about traders now. So let me end my poll. So a couple weeks ago, like I've heard of the traders before because I like to watch Big Brother, and one of the YouTube channels that covers it, they also cover a lot of different other reality shows. So I've heard them talk about it and they all seem to love it, but I didn't have the station that streamed it, and it just happened to be on like network TV, just regular NBC a couple weeks ago, and I watched it with my husband and we both just fell in love. So last week we decided to get Peacock. We got a $30 for a year deal, and you guys, that is all I have done for probably the past 5 days is watch the traders. So they have Traders UK. We're on the 3rd season here in the US. So my husband and I have watched season 1 of the UK, season 1 and 2 of the US, and we're up until, you know, we can watch for season 3. It is so addictive. Like, we can't stop watching it. I was going to watch the Super Bowl last night and I couldn't. Like, I had to just keep going watching the trader. So if you're hooked on it, which by the way, I did get Danny, I got Danny hooked on it, and I got my sister. So just beware that if you watch it, you're not going to want to stop. And yes, Stacy says she loves Big Brother. Yeah, me too. I watch it every year. And Stacy, if you like that, not everybody likes like the commentary, but I love to watch. Rob has a podcast here on YouTube, and they do recaps of all the episodes. And in every morning, somebody has watched the live feeds all night. I just like to keep up to date with that. So I hope you'll check that out. Okay, let me dry this just a little bit more. So I'm going to put on mute while I dry it. Let's go ahead. How about some music, which, you know, we're still on Crafty Advent, so we're still kind of listening to some Christmas music here. All right. I did see as I was drying this that oh goodness. Oh, here we go. Allison says she loves The Traitors. Awesome. Karen says sounds as addicting as a Breaking Bad series. I love that one too. And then Danny had an update. Danny says Traitors also has other reality stars and some normal people too. Yeah, so the first season it was like kind of half and half, and now it's mostly like reality stars, but either way, it's great. Now the UK one that I watched, it was all like normal people. So we don't know yet about season 2, but that is next on our list to watch. Okay, where's my piece of acetate? There it is. So that was the cherry pop. So I'm gonna put that aside. You know what? I'm going to switch over to the blue now. I'm going to switch to the blue just so we don't get too much pink and red before the sheet is filled up. All right. Oh, welcome, Yvette. Good morning. Yvette, let us know. Are you doing an Advent all year long thing too? Let us know. I know that in December, Yvette went live every day with almost like she didn't have the Gummiapan calendars, but she did the other 3 that I had, and her series was excellent. So check out her channel if you're not subscribed yet. She goes live a few times a week, I think. All right. Okay, this looks like a mess. Gonna mute again to dry this. I think I might pick up some of this puddle, just some of the places where it's kind of pooled. I'm gonna pick up that extra, make it a little quicker to dry. And Yvette said, kind of, she's using some of her Advent goodies once or twice each month during her lives. In fact, she'll be using some Advent goodies this morning at 9 Pacific, which is that just in 25 minutes, I think, Yvette. So, all right. Okay, let me dry this. So again, we'll go to some Christmas music, and I will mute myself. All right, so now I'm just going to do some of the guava in some of those open areas. First, I want to clean up this. Sharon says she watches the U.S. traders as well as other countries. Yes. So like I said, next up on our list is the 2nd season of UK. And then we are moving on to probably Australia and New Zealand, I think. I'm not sure if we can watch Canada on Peacock, but if we can, then we'll go to that. And speaking of that, so another thing, like all weekend long, every time Alan Cummings said murder, we're like, murder out loud. Like we couldn't stop ourselves from saying it. Let me know if you do that too. Stacy says the Christmas music is cracking her up. You know, and I don't know if anybody noticed, but I'm also wearing one of my Christmas shirts. Again, we're keeping that spirit going, so I did not delete that Christmas music. Yeah, we just thought it was kind of fun to just go ahead and stick with it. All right, guava, guys. Guava is our last color. I don't know how much different this will be than the cherry pop. So I'm going to try to make it a little lighter. Put some more water on there. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, yeah, that looks about the same. That looks about the same as the cherry pop. So you know what? We're going to kind of, we're going to reverse. We're going to go a little bit of a different direction. Instead of putting more pink or like red on there, oh my gosh, I put that on upside down. Okay. Okay, I have now officially made a mess. It is official. You know what? We are going to change gears. No more pink and red. Instead, I'm going to bring in Spearmint watercolor. Now, for our mint, I'm using Mint Gillette, but I don't have that in a liquid watercolor, so I'm going to use the Spearmint for a light green. Just for something different. Danny says, now she wants the ink smoosh, maybe later today. Yes, please do. Please do. So yeah, like even if I've inspired you guys to do like ink smooshing, go ahead and put that in that Advent all year long. You don't have to use Advent items. If you want to, that's awesome. But if I've used a technique that you want to try, you can do that as well. That's pretty light. So I'm just going to give that one spritz and try to color in some of these open areas. It does not want to come out of this bottle, you guys. Oh, thank you, Danny, for the reminder. Yes, give it your stamp of approval. Let me go check on it. So I have 56 people watching and 44 stamps of approval. So give this video a thumbs up. Share it with a crafty friend who you think might like to come and join us. Let's share the love here. I gotta pick up some of that green, I think. So it's not adding too much. This is very, very light. Oh, geez. There, I really smushed that out. I really squeezed that. Oh, and duh, I completely forgot. I wanted to tell you guys. So if you love my lives, you're definitely going to want to check out the upcoming lives. This Saturday, I will be live with my friends Karen and Carmen for the return of Sheet Load Live. So we'll be using the February Sheet Load and going live and crafting. And then next Monday, I'm going live with Danny for the Craft with Your Stash Live, because if you don't know it, over on her Facebook group, she is having monthly prompts to help us get our stash out and use it. And we went live last month using them, and you guys seem to enjoy it. So we're going to be going live again. So down in the not the comment section, down in the description box below are links to both of those live streams, so you can go and set a reminder to join us. Let me know if you're going to be here for our live streams. Let me know if it's sheet load, if it's stash, or if it's both over there in the live chat. For use your stash, we might be able to do some polls. You know, I have not gotten to turn on my poll light at all today, you guys. So hopefully in one of these live streams, I will get to turn that on. Oh, Debbie says, thanks for having a giveaway of the 12 by 12 cardstock shop box. Yes, Debbie was the lucky winner. So hopefully her box will be on the way to her soon. Teresa hopes to be here for both. Susan, Kim, Trisha says, not this Saturday, going to see Aunt Juliet for her birthday. Oh, I hope you enjoy that. Oh, speaking of that, so, you know, I had the season tickets to the local, you know, like theater here where they had the touring Broadway shows. I had it for years. And the last year we had it, like, we didn't end up going to a couple. So we're like, you know what? Let's not even get it next year. We'll just buy tickets to the shows we want to see. Instant regrets, you guys. Instant regrets, because I loved our seats. Instant regrets. But this year, my daughter and I did get like a partial season where you could pick like 3 to 5 shows you wanted to go to. And our first one is this weekend, this Sunday. It is Kimberly Akimbo. Let me know over in the chat box or in the comment section if you have seen that one, and then rate it on a scale of like 1 to 10. I really don't know what to expect. I do know that it was a pretty popular one, so that is one we chose. And then next month, you guys, next month, I get to see Hadestown again, and I am beyond exciting. So, excited, not exciting. I am beyond excited to go see Hadestown again. Let's see. Paige says she's having surgery on Friday. Good luck, Paige. I hope everything goes well. And maybe as you're recovering, you can watch maybe a few extra lives. I don't know. Okay. Once again, guys, I am going to turn on a little music and I'm going to dry this. Let's see. Let's go to this one. All right, that's as dry as I'm going to get it for now. You can see it is very, very crinkled. So I'm going to put it under something a little heavy while it continues to dry. And let's figure out what we're going to do with that square and those tree limbs, which, does anybody remember where I put my limbs at? All right, so I was back there kind of looking through. I was back there looking through my tubs from Pink and Main and Tailored Expressions to look for a sentiment, but I don't see anything in there that jumps out at me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through these. Oh, you know what? I just like that. Oh, wait, was that from? Yes. So I'm going to get out Spellbinders Day 2, the Hello Friend, because like that just perfect for anything. So we will use that for our sentiment. And then I am thinking, you guys, who can guess out what I'm going to get out? Sorry, not who can guess out. Who can guess what I'm going to get out now to use on my square? What is something I love that I'm going to go get out? Let me know down in that. Well, no, over in the chat box down in the comment section. Yes, it is already rolling in, you guys. Look how well you all know me. Yes, I am going. Oops, it flew up. Yes, vellum, vellum, vellum. Oh, and then Crazy Geek Crafter says, I've talked her into it. She's going to order the Easter Advent calendar. Awesome. I am kind of thinking it might be kind of spring related. You know, the Christmas Advent calendar, there was maybe a few things in there that were like Christmas related. So I'm hoping it is more spring, you know, like bunnies, flowers, that kind of stuff. Paige also had a good idea with the mold wine cardstock because you know I love it, but that isn't part of our color palette, but that is another thing I love. But yes, I'm going to get out some vellum. So let me go grab a scrap. Actually, hold on. I'm going to bet I put some out. Oh, Pink and Main. Paula said the Pink and Main tag die. Yes, if we were doing tags, you know I'd pull that out. All right, so I do have some vellum here in my little box. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my backgrounds 3 inches by 3 inches. Oh, you know what? Oh, guys, I just got a different idea. So I don't know what size I cut these. Okay, I cut them to 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm going to cut these down to 3 by 3, just so they're the same size that the Polaroid has to be. And then I'm going to be doing an oldie but a goodie technique. And I'm going to tear just a little bit off all 4 sides. Just to kind of give us, you know, then we'll be able to see some of that. Be able to see a little more of our watercolor, but there's kind of a rough edge. Let me know when the last time you tore paper for a project was. And maybe I should have left these at 3 1/4. I don't know. I might regret this. Oh, and if you notice my hand, you know, for the longest time, I was covering it up with those other shirts that had armholes, but I think this might be as healed as it's going to get. I think I might have a scar from where my cat decided to jump off of my hand with her back claws. Okay, Stephanie said it was years ago the last time that she tore something, which, speaking of that, Stephanie, I had to email you again about your gift card. Please, if you haven't done it this morning since I've been live, I haven't seen it, but please check it out and get back to me. Stacy said she just tore paper yesterday. Awesome. Monica says she used to tear edges all the time. Me too, Monica. If it didn't have a torn edge, I didn't make it. Oh, Karen has never torn, but has seen several projects with it lately. Karen, I hope you'll give it a try. I mean, anybody, all you have to have are, you know, just something to tear here. All right. Bye, Yvette. Good luck. Okay, so we'll have these, and I'm going to bring in my tree branches. So there were 2 different kinds. There we go. I'm trying to figure out where I want these to go and then still have room for my sentiment. I think I kind of like that. I think we'll do something like that. And I have been capping my glue press lately because I found as it has gotten colder in the basement, you know, like during the Advent series, winter really hadn't set in yet, and I could leave this thing open for a week. But it seems as it gets colder, it's I've had to unclog it more. So I do cap it up now when I go upstairs when I am done crafting for the day, which one thing that I was supposed to be doing last week instead of watching the traders was getting my next Tailored Expressions project done for the design team. And you guys, it's due today, and I put it off till yesterday. So as soon as I am done here today, I have got to voice that over and get it finished. But I literally could not stop watching the traders. All right. Oh yeah, Stacy said she inks a tear too. Yeah, everything I used to make was torn and inked. Yes, yes. Danny says it's not something she does a bunch, sort of like watercolor. I can't control it well. Yeah, that's kind of how me and this ink smooshing today, like the fact that it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted, it kind of threw me off. But you know what? We're going to get through it. Oop, oop, ah. All right, put this under a block while I glue down the next one. Again, I am making 2 of these because one of you lucky live viewers will get to enter to win it later. And we will also do some bubblegum bonuses for liking, right? We do 1 bubblegum bonus for every, I think it's 50 likes. Right now, we have 58 likes. I think, well, you know what, maybe for this Advent all year long, we'll do for every 25 likes. So let's see if we can get my live to 75 likes so we can pull 3 bubblegum bonuses at the end. Oh, my sister's here. Crafty days. Good morning, Lisa. I was talking about you a little bit ago. Somebody asked me where I got my scout at, and I said I got it from my sister. Oh, here we go. Nightbot. Over in the chat box, Nightbot has put up a link for the Easter calendars from Gummiapan. If you want to go check that out, again, you have a little under a week to pre-order yours. If you do order using either of those links, please let them know in the order notes that Call Me Crafty Al sent you. All right, guys. Let's see about, I got to come up here and get my background piece. So here, if you're just coming in, this is the background piece I made for today. or this month. Again, we are using the color palette, color cube card number 288. And I did see that Nightbot has also put a link over there. You know I love color cubes. If you want to get your own, make sure to check out that link. It is an affiliate link, so I will make a small portion of that sale if you order from it. All right, let's do some stamping. I'm just going to free range stamp. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, maybe no, I will. So I just got the mouse pad out of my Misty because I'm just going to use a stamp block to do the sentiment. And I will be using StazOn since this is vellum. And welcome to anybody new who has came in that I haven't got to say hello to. Make sure to give this video your stamp of approval. Smash that like button. The more likes we get, the more bubblegum bonuses we get to pull later on for the Christmas and July drawings in July. All righty. All right. I'm a little nervous to stamp this, so I'm going to bring in, I want to make sure it's going to stamp okay before I commit it to my vellum. So I'm just going to bring in a Post-it note here to test it on. Welcome, welcome, Melissa. If you're coming in late, let us know if you watch the traders. Lisa, we just discussed well, earlier the poll was about, do you watch the traders? And I said how I had gotten you and Danny addicted, which look at that. I didn't even test it on my vellum. On my Post-it, I just went straight to vellum. So please, everybody, cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Karen says she likes the smell of StazOn. I have to admit, Karen, I kind of do too. It does have a nice sweet smell. Oh, yay, look at that. It worked out. Now, let's see if we can do 2 for 2. Keep those fingers crossed. Keep those fingers crossed. Oh, Gloria Wolf is here. She says oh, no, clicked on the wrong one. Missed out on your live. No, Gloria, you're just in time. And I have been using my pokey tool. So I guess you missed out on that one. All right. Yeah, here. I should talk too much instead of stamping. All right. Just gonna let that sit there. I'm not rocking it back and forth. I'm just letting it sit there. Okay, awesome, Stephanie. Thank you. That was a whole hot mess. So Stephanie is my international winner for Crafty Advent. And before I made the form, what was it? Beginning of January, I could have bought a gift card at Spellbinders. Well, that's what she chose. I just went to buy it last week and gift cards are no longer on their site. So I don't know about that. Okay. All right. Let's see if this one did well too. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I love it when free range stamping works out because I rarely do it anymore. And now let's get the ink smooshed panel cut up while these dry a little bit. Again, earlier I cut this. It's 6 inches wide and it was already 6 inches wide. So I just cut it to 3 inches tall because each of our squares has to be 3 by 3. So now I'm just going to slice this in half. And now we have our 2 squares for our Polaroids. And now what I want to do is kind of bring in these and see if there's one way I like it better than another. Just like that. So with the tearing, it kind of, gives it that rough look, that texture. You can still see through the vellum to the color in the back, but then you have that bolder edge because I tore the vellum a little bit smaller. All right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to hide my glue behind where my stems are. Just do the best, so it doesn't show through the vellum. All right, now that definitely is going to need some pressure on it because, you know, of course, we got the liquid glue needs to dry, and then that ink smoosh piece is still very, you can see it's definitely not flat. So for the next one, I think I'll do that. And right now I am leaving the edges of the branches where they are. And then once everything is dry, I will cut off the excess just to the edge of this square. Just again, to keep it looking like a Polaroid, keep it within that 3-inch square restraint. Yeah, if anybody finds the gift cards, let me know. But I Googled everything I could. I searched on Spellbinders for everything I could that had to do with gift cards or gift certificates. And I think, you know, some gift card dies popped up. So then I went and Googled Spellbinders gift certificate, and a link popped up in the search results. And when I clicked on it, it gave me an error. So who knows, you know, maybe now they've had some issues with moving over the system. So maybe they're trying to pare back right now. Oh, Debbie says, I am making her want to try tearing. Love it. Allison says, love it. Very pretty. Thank you. And Tiffany says, considering how worried I was in the beginning, I think that once again that I hit it out of the park. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's let those dry a little bit more and go ahead and bring in the album. Don't forget, channel members, you can get the printable for the inside pages on the monthly blogs. And in the next day or two, I will post it again on the membership tab. I just didn't have a chance this morning. So I have already pre-printed all mine, and I did 2 for each month. I have 2 Februaries. One will be for me and my album, and one will be for one of you. So make sure to stick around. Let's see how many thumbs up we have, how many bubblegum bonuses. Guys, we are only 5 thumbs up from getting to draw 3 bubblegum bonuses. So it's a little bit different than the Christmas Advent. I'm just going to do a Christmas in July special during the July Advent all year long live stream, and I'll have some little prizes to give out. So the more likes we get, if you do super chats during the live streams, if you become a member during the live stream or upgrade, you get your name in there for those giveaways in July. Oh, you guys are way too kind. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead. I think that one was my second one. So I will cut off. See, the branches hang over a little bit, so I'm just going to cut off that excess. And now, because these are so crooked, I am, or wobbly, not flat, I am going to do a little extra adhesive on these. So I'm going to get out my ATG, which, by the way, if you have an ATG and buy your adhesive from Tape Jungle, check out the link at the bottom of my related products section below, and I do have a discount code for you. That it isn't an affiliate link, but if you guys do use that code, they kind of know that I'm sending you. So please save yourself some money on your adhesive refills. So I'm going to put that on there, and then I am also going to put some liquid glue. This will give a little more adhesion, and because there's just that buffer between the ATG and the background, I'll have a little time to wiggle it around and get it centered correctly. All right, guys. I'm going to actually put that upside down. And get the other one put on. So we are about ready to finish. To be entered into the giveaway, you do need to be a subscriber. So if you're here live and you haven't subscribed yet, I do believe the chat is set to subscribers only. And you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes to type stuff in the chat. So if you want to get into those giveaways, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you're not too late. And this, anybody, anywhere in the world can win the Polaroids. So US, Canada, international, wherever you are at, you can enter to win as long as you are here live. So we'll give that a minute to dry. I'm going to sip on my Diet Coke. If you came in late, I really was going to have water, but our ice maker is not working. I'm very sad. So I had to have some more Diet Coke. All right, I'm trying to think. So make sure if you need any advent calendars from 2023 or 2024, call Scrap Mania in Cedar Rapids. They can ship them to you. Stacy has some great prices on them, you guys. Both of those are less than $25. They ship. Oh, I forgot to see if Stacy answered where they ship to, but I definitely know they ship all over the US. So get in on that deal. Don't forget to set reminders to join me for my upcoming live streams that I talked about. The Sheet Load Live with Karen and Carmen this coming Saturday, and then Craft with Your Stash next Monday with Danny. Those are all linked down in that description box below. Sign up for my email list so you're the first to know when like the Halloween advent calendar is up for pre-sale online, when Gummiapan Christmas advent calendars and all the advent calendars come out. I do usually send out emails. Speaking of that, I have sent out reminders, and again, one of the advent prizes has not been claimed. So if you entered to win and you have not yet watched that announcement video, you have until tomorrow night at midnight to claim. So one of you who didn't win, you might get lucky and get in on that second chance drawing. So make sure, stay subscribed, people. Stay subscribed. Danny says she's thankful they don't have an ice maker, just old-fashioned ice cube trays. Yeah, I don't even have any of those, so I can actually make ice. Like, I mean, I would have filled some up and made it. So I'll probably have to go to the gas station this afternoon and get a bag of ice, because I definitely need it, because I can't be drinking Diet Coke all day long. All right. Of course, Stacy. Of course. I say many times on here, we have got to support our local scrapbook stores, our local stamp stores, because they won't be around long if we don't go. I know that I love to go and get my sheet load paper from Scrapbook Haven here in Omaha. And yeah, I go there whenever I can. Try to spend some money at those local stores. If you're looking for something, call them up and see if they have it before you order online. Of course, you know, I love for you to use my affiliate links, but I'd also rather to have some local places that we can go and touch that paper and smell it and see those stamps in person, right? All right. Okay. Guys, I think we're ready for the reveal. I think we're ready for the reveal. Vicky said, what is the link for the tape runner? Oh, Vicky. Well, if Stacy is here, Stacy, let us know. Do you have any ATGs for sale? These, unless you buy them used on eBay, are almost impossible to find. I don't know what's going on. Oh, maybe that's what somebody was saying about them being discontinued. Yeah, I know that my sister and I think Yvette found some used ones on eBay, but yeah, you can't find these. So Stacy, let us know if Scrap Mania still has any ATGs. All right. Here we go. Are we ready? I want to make sure. Okay. I just want to make sure they're not going to be upside down. Oh, that one is. All right, guys, here we go. So one of these will go into my album. One of these will go to one of you. Here we are. Here are our February 2024 Advent all year long Polaroids. Ooh. So sorry, I just saw a comment, but anyway. So here are, we used the wheel told us we had to use a cherry blossom branches from Gummiapan. And then I did the little ink smoosh background. So I think Stacy might be a little bit behind our live, so we'll give her a minute to ask about the answer about the ATG. But you guys, okay, first of all, Barbara Rogers says Scrap Mania. She would love to have one of those ATG dispensers if they have them. Luann says Tape Jungle has their own ATG gun. I am going to have to check that out. Thank you, Luann, for the heads up. I even kind of asked him one time, because I have that discount code, I email the owner or something. I emailed the owner to get a discount code. I think that's who I'm speaking to. And I even said, are you going to try to make your own, dispenser? So I am going to have to check that out. All right. Yes, I do think Stacy's a little bit behind us because I think she would have answered about the ATG. So we'll give her a minute. Let's go check out those thumbs up. All right. Ooh, guys, we made it to 77 likes. So we will draw 3 names. Oh, okay. Wrong one. So Stacy says the ATG is discontinued, but they do carry the adhesive for $2.99 a roll. That is such a bummer. So yeah, I guess, guys, check out eBay to see if you can find a dispenser. But yeah, I am going to check out Tape Jungle to see if they have their own now. I am going to check that out. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Should we pick a winner of one of today's Polaroids? If you are ready, let me know if you're ready to find out who the winner is. Put some rainbows over in the chat box. Let me know that you are ready to find out if you are the lucky winner. And I will get that giveaway tool ready while you do that. Ooh, Debbie said it flew by. I can't find it, but Debbie said she found an ATG at a garage sale for $2. That is a great price. All right, guys. So if you would like to be entered to win one of two, well, I'm only giving away one, but if you would like to be entered to win this month's Polaroid for Advent all year long, one time over in the chat box, type in hashtag cherry. That's for the little cherry blossom limbs. So hashtag CHERRY. Make sure it looks exactly like it does on screen. You have to have that hashtag. You need to have all of the letters, no spaces. Now, if you happen to notice that, oh no, I left out the H or I put a space in there, retype it one time, but you do not need to spam the chat with it because each username does only get one entry. So I will play a little music while that timer runs down. You have about 1.5 minutes now. You guys, I almost hit end live stream instead of stopping the music. Luckily, I did not. Bye, Danny. I'm hoping you can find something good for lunch. I will be making taco meat after I get off my live. Barbara says she has a question, then we'll find a winner. Barbara asked, how did I make my own member graphics for us to use in YouTube? So I have a subscription to Creative Fabrica. So for a lot of them with the rainbows, I just went there and searched for rainbow graphics and I just made them really little. The stampers, like, well, for your, you know, your little member icon that shows how long you've been a member, the stamper is what I created for my logo. And then I just added numbers, but I just searched on Google. I just like how to make member graphics or something. I just searched and it told me like the size it had to be and all that stuff. All right, guys, let me reshare this and we will find out who the lucky winner is. Cross your fingers. And here we go. Yay, Catherine H. Way to go. Congratulations, Catherine. You will want to remember what it says on screen, and then Catherine, to claim your little Polaroid page. Down at the bottom of the description box below is a link to a Google form that you have 24 hours to fill out. I would suggest going ahead and going over and filling it out as soon as we are done here so that you don't forget. And then next time I go to the post office, this will be on its way to you. But let's go ahead for now. I'm going to put mine into my album. So we have January's here. And then flip in February's. As soon as I know when March's live will be, I will post some reminders to my community tab. So make sure to subscribe, turn on that bell for all notifications. I'm glad that you are all congratulating Catherine. I see that she is excited. Yay, yay. Now let's find out about our bubblegum bonuses, which I have not brought my bubblegum machine back over, but I do still have the list of everybody who earned one during January's live stream. So hopefully for March, I can finally get myself together and get my bubblegum machine back over here with the names. But guys, let's go ahead and find out. Let me get that one ready. So we earned 3. Let me just go make sure we didn't earn 4. Yes, ooh, we got to 80 likes. So we almost got to 4 if we would have gotten 100. But let me go get that ready for drawing 3 names. So anybody, again, can enter these as long as you are a subscriber to my channel who is at least 18 years old. So if you would like to get a bubblegum bonus for being here live and giving those thumbs up, what I need you to do is type in #bubble over in the chat. Just like with the giveaway word, it needs to look exactly like it does on screen. So #BUBBLE, no spaces, and only put that one time over in the chat. But if you do notice that you have typed in something incorrectly, go ahead and retype it. And then I will draw 3 names from this and get those added to the bubblegum machine. Hopefully again, sometime this month, I'll get my stuff together. I always think next week it's going to settle down. Next week it's going to settle down. Who is with me? Who always thinks that eventually we're going to have time to do all the stuff that we're putting off or that we don't have time to do? Let's get some music while we wait. All right, you guys, I am going to pick 3 winners. Just a heads up, you do not need to do anything for this if your name pops up. You just get your name put on a little tag in a bubblegum ball in the machine, which hopefully again next month I will be able to show you in case you weren't here for our December lives. So there's nothing you need to do. This is just going to be for drawings for Christmas in July. I think I just answered your question, Sarah. I will have a special Christmas in July where I'll have some little prizes to give away. All right. Debbie says usually she doesn't want to listen to Christmas music before Thanksgiving, but I was really enjoying it too. Yes, thanks. We're either a little early or a little late, whichever way you want to look at it. All right, let's go ahead and pick 3 winners. Good luck, everyone. Congratulations to Man-Made Craft. Our second winner is Sarah Caverly. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. Congratulations, Sarah. And finally, our third winner is congratulations, Deb Shaw. Thank you again to everybody who was here giving me those thumbs up. I hope you did enjoy this live. If you're here on replay, make sure if you enjoyed it to give a thumbs up. And you can answer any questions that I pose throughout the live. Just answer those down in the comment section. I always love to watch them. Thank you for congratulating everyone. I love it. Have a couple questions here. Oops. So Teresa, oh, darn it. I thought I started, Teresa. Teresa said that the ATG Dispenser at Tape Jungle is a very good price, only $39. I might have to buy one. I can't for a couple months because I've way blown my crafty budget, but I will have to buy one and test it out. And Diane says, what's the difference between the yellow and the pink ATG? I don't know about the yellow one. This one holds 1/4-inch tape. Now, some of the other colors held 1/4-inch tape too. Like I had a red one that held 1/4-inch tape. It is possible that the yellow one holds wider tape. So I like this for when I'm card making. All right, guys. Well, any other final questions, or if I happen to miss your question while we're live, go ahead and throw those over in the chat. I'll wait for a minute. We'll hydrate. We'll have a drink, and then we'll say our goodbyes if there's no more questions coming in. Oh, thank you, Trudy. So kind. Susan said earlier, I said I ordered the 2023 and 2024 Advent calendars from Scrapmania. She ordered online and within 35 minutes received the tracking details. Yay, yay. And Susan, I thought, and if Stacy's still here, I didn't know they did online ordering. I thought you had to call. Do they have online ordering now? Let us know. If so, I will put their website below so you guys can check that out. Let us know. Karen said the yellow one on Amazon holds 1/4-inch and 3/4-inch tape. All right. So if there is one on Amazon and it says it holds 1/4-inch, you can still use that. Yeah, you just want to make, and I know they made adapters, like if it was wider that you could put 1/4-inch tape on. So check that out. Again, buy at your own risk. I personally myself never order anything off Amazon that's not shipped from Amazon that has that free returns, just in case you get it and it doesn't work. So let's see. We'll just see if Susan answers about ordering online, because that's great. The last I knew, I thought you had to call Scrapmania, so that'll be awesome. Maybe next month for fun, I won't wear my Christmas shirt. I'll wear my Scrapmania t-shirt that I got. And speaking of crafty merch, if you ever need any, I do have some crafty merch. Toward the top of the description box below is a link. You can check it out. You can, wear a fun shirt that reflects your hobby. But guys, I am not seeing anything. If I do end the live and Susan or Stacy answers me, just leave it in the comment section below and I will try to pin the answer to the live stream. But guys, thank you again so much for being here. It wouldn't be a fun live stream if you guys weren't here. So I love it that you joined me. I will be back again next month. Don't forget, for another Advent all year long live. And until then, until my next video, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.